Sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 shit, yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, sit that, right there, don't go.
Welcome back, we back with another reaction video. Today we are reacting to part 2 of Killer Babysitter Thinks She's Going Home. This is a Detective Williams video. Let's get right into it.
It's difficult, and I know sometimes it's easy just to lose your cool and things happen, and I get it. I just need to know.
But I would never lose my cool on that level. I would never lose my cool on that level. I don't even have that type of hatred in my heart.
I don't think it's a hatred thing. I think maybe things just get out of hand.
I mean, literally, the only thing I could think of, and this is like far-fetched, but I know Harper would have probably came and told me, unless they were, you know, just playing and Harper just kind of played big sister and handled it herself or whatever, but, you know.
At 3?
Maybe Grace jumped on her. And the only thing is that I could think of is that in the hallway, you know, vinyl, it's, you know, it's shit. The whole apartment is shit. I mean, you see how I'm under a whole court case with them because of what how it's living and how dangerous it is. Because Fallon actually almost stepped on, there was a flipboard underneath the sink. She almost stepped on the nail. An old rusty ass nail. You know what I mean? And it's like there's just stuff everywhere. But that's that's the only thing that I could think of would be where
So far, Kirsty has shifted the blame from the playground side to Fallen's stepfather, her dog, Grace, and now her allegedly dangerous house. And in an attempt to vindicate herself, Kirsty revealed that she had surveillance cameras in her home that would support her claims. What she didn't know was that this would eventually become what the detectives needed to break the case wide open.
There's me.
And here she is.
Making plates.
And there goes Fallon, giving her a hug.
Yep, see, I told you. Oh, as well, I'm telling you. It's mind-blowing. Look at her.
What time you showing there?
This is 1956-25. What is
Okay,
that?
so almost 8 o'clock.
Military time. See? Try it again. She wouldn't do it. Took her back. Again. See, it's resilient. Like, I tried. That should show you right there how much I care about this kid. I'm like, I don't want you to go to bed hungry.
He's right.
Cause she just, I don't know how her mom does it at their house. If they don't feed, I don't get it. I don't get if they just give them candy and chips. But
Why do you keep trying to ignore her mom?
so I tried again, and then that's when I went to the back. I guess that's when me and him both went to the back to check on her. Cause I was like, she's looking kind of weird. She's not eating. She's, you know what I mean? And then he suggested him or I suggested the bathroom real fast, and then I got her in a Milwaukee towel, and I literally just rocked her, and rocked her, and rocked her, and rocked her, and then I started freaking out. My mother instinct started kicking in, and I was like, something's not right. Something's all right. You know what I mean? And then that's when we called the ambulance.
With Kirsty's surveillance, the detectives concluded that whatever happened to Fallen clearly occurred right around 8 p.m. But it was as if Kirsty had no idea that her attempts at proving her innocence were only bringing the detectives closer to finding the truth.
But say we want to get a copy of the video from today.
Let me get back to you on that. Give me a second to kind of.
Do you know what your noise account of Kaisha is? Like you usually or whatever?
I would have to get that for you. Here, I just showed you the full video.
Yeah, but
I don't want you accessing that way you could like literally watch me at any time.
Well, all I want is from the time, like from 6 a.m. until.
I just showed you the whole thing.
Well, we saw part of it, but when we're scrolling through, it's choppy because we're not actually being able to watch the whole thing. You hear what I'm saying?
We just did this.
We did, and when we stopped scrolling for dinner time, it went by itself. and it showed us, we actually saw the video playing.
The detectives requested a copy of the video to piece together what happened to Fallen, but Kirsty, for some reason, was convinced it wasn't necessary. Although she eventually agreed to email it later, her evasiveness pushed the detectives to confront her directly.
She gonna email it after it's edited. Like, bro, we're not doing this today.
I don't know right now, and here's why we're still here. It's because she has all these injuries. And the person she was with today is you. And I need to know, and I need to find out how she got all these injuries. And I get we're watching the video. This is what makes everything confusing.
Facts.
Because these injuries just didn't happen out of nowhere. These injuries happened somehow. You're the only person that was with her all day.
That's not even fair. You cannot pin that on me.
I'm not pinning anything on anyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Wow. I have children, I have dogs, I have a whole life.
And I understand.
No, I don't think you do.
I do.
She's about to take my car and my keys.
No, she's not taking your car.
Where is she going with my stuff?
Shorty, you need to go to
She
prison.
came to get the key to lock up the house.
Why?
Because we served a search warrant at your house.
What?
Because it's a high possibility this child was injured at your home.
And you didn't find anything, did you?
I don't know. I'm not there.
And
Wow.
you didn't find anything.
But you have to look
Would you
at
clean up?
Well, if you were in my
I
shoes,
can't
what would
believe you right
think?
now. You really just flipped the table.
If
That's
you
what
were-
y'all do, don't you?
If you were in my shoes, what would you think?
I'm not under arrest.
Right now, you're detained.
I'm not under arrest.
Right now,
Right
you're
now you're
detained.
detained.
Well, I'm about to call a lawyer then if you're going to play this game.
Okay, you're calling a
Call a
lawyer?
lawyer.
You're not going to keep me here. I have children I have to go take care of. Do you understand
Right now,
that?
you are detained.
I have children.
I understand that.
Where's Jeff?
He's over there.
Ha!
He's in the other room.
Where the kids at?
So
They're
what
at
are you
school.
saying?
In the other room.
I'm trying to figure out who hurt this child.
Neither of us hurt this child.
Bruh.
Maybe you
How
should
did
go.
this child get injured then?
I don't know how she
She
just
was
got
with you
injured. You
all
just
day.
saw videos of her running around and fine. What else
And
do
I
you
get
need?
that that video doesn't show the whole other part of the house.
Facts.
Why else? Okay, if she's so injured, why would she be running around like that? Have you ever thought about that? An acute injury? Don't you
So-
think she would be laying down?
So
Didn't
you
see-
tell me,
Later
If she was hurt, wouldn't she be laying down?
what could have happened when you took her off screen?
Stupid.
So you think I took her off screen, went and beat
I don't
her,
know. I need to know. what
broke her
happened, though.
skull,
She's got a fractured skull,
bled her inside,
and she might not make it through the night.
and then brought her back out to feed her? They were playing
still pumping
all
about her
day in there.
being a
I even have a
lobster.
text message that said they were playing all day. Now we're about to go to the park.
Yeah.
What does the text
I
message
said,
mean, bro?
in her room, they were playing all day. Did I not? Why would I say that? What? Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't ruin my life.
I'm not ruining your life.
Your
No, you're
whole
about
life.
you're on the cusp. I
I'm trying to figure
am
out what
a
happened.
mother.
I understand that.
No,
I'm trying to figure out what happened with this baby.
I did not do anything to that little girl.
Bro, she's
And you are not about to ruin my life over that.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm in the midst of getting my entire record cleared from 2000, back in the day, 2010.
Okay.
I have busted my ass in life to get to where I'm at right now.
Okay.
And I have helped her mother, and I've been there for her, and I've done all of this, and you're gonna sit here and you're gonna tell me?
if you don't get your oh woe is me ass on, bruh, I don't care about what you didn't do in life before any of this. You trying to say he ruining your life, and you were either an accomplice, complicit, compliant with Shorty not being here, with Fallon not being here. I don't think you understand that I don't give a fuck about none of that. Zero. I'm supposed to care. Like, I only care about the case right now, and the case is We got a little girl who is no longer on this earth, and you two were the only two adults in the vicinity of her, were around her the whole time, were supposed to be protecting and watching her. And none of those things happened. So yeah, we got a problem. You ruined your own life. You signed up for this. Hell.
Do you think I hurt this little girl?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened with this little girl. I just know she was with you, and now she's injured to the point where she might not make it.
When Kirsty realized nothing was going her way, she desperately tried to convince the detective she was a good person. However, as the walls closed in on her, the interrogation quickly intensified.
Look at her forehead. All right? That is your picture,
Right.
right? From today. That's from today.
Right. Right.
I don't see those bruises.
That's exactly my point.
You're not making a point.
That's
You not understand that?
exactly my point. The
She don't?
blood.
So there's no bruises.
So you're telling me there's no bruise right there?
That one that we saw, yeah. But look in the middle of her forehead. Look at her nose. There's nothing there.
You can't see that there's a hair right there.
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm not making this up.
She fell off a slide at the playground after that too.
And you said
You're
she
trying
landed
to
on her
pull this
back.
out of you're trying to pull this out of
But how did she land?
on her back.
So how would that put
How would she
bruises
get
on
a
her
mark on her
forehead?
face? Forehead.
You know what else she was doing? Let me go ahead and show you what else she was doing. Since you think this is like some, I don't know what you're trying to do to me, but this is like literally.
I'm trying to get to the
insane.
bottom of what happened with this child.
Well, those things, those right there, they bounce.
Mm-hmm.
There's a metal bar right there too. You ever thought about that?
Okay, did you see that happen?
Do you know that accidents happen all the time?
I do.
Why were you not watching the child? Even then, accidents happen all the time. Cool. I understand that. I was a child before. Would you like to check on a child? Because, gang, anytime I ever had an accident, busted my ass, where there was somebody to check on me to make sure I was okay. What the are you talking about? Why would you not go see a medical professional? Alright, I'm gonna let it go.
Because I have 4 kids.
Exactly my point. They cut me some
And then I
slack.
also know that this injury that doesn't happen just appear out of nowhere.
Exactly why my 2 kids are 100% healthy. Have you ever thought about that?
No.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Okay, then think about it a little bit harder.
But maybe you need to think about you're the only person with her, and she's injured like this.
I did not hurt that little
talk to
girl.
her? What's that? You want to talk to her?
Cause he getting pissed off, and I can see it. I can feel it. I can feel it through the cam. Like, bro, she trying to mouth off to me, talking about. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think that 1 + 1 has to equal 2 in this instant? And if it doesn't, nigga, then the other one is your man's. I'm confused.
Yeah, I was just getting a couple things down.
I need to go get my children.
You ain't getting it.
Just give it a second. We're actually getting one other thing. We're running something through, and we'll let you know here in just a second. We'll get you
Let us know.
With the situation now beyond her control, Kirsty became so overwhelmed that she turned to her mother for comfort.
I can't even believe this. No, I'm not okay. They're trying to f me up.
What? No overweight female was hurt in
Yes.
the production of this film. You can't be like.
He's in the other room. They're trying to f my life up. They're trying
No
to f
cuffs
my
on.
life
anything,
up.
like, bro. Tell me.
I'm like, so can I go? Can I get my keys? Can I go get my kids? Can I go do this? He's like, we'll let you know in a minute. We'll let you know in a minute. I'm like, are you taking me to jail? Like, are you about to ruin my
She asked for a lawyer. Why are we still
Throughout the interrogation, Kirsty insisted she had no idea what could have happened to Fallen, even as the evidence pointed squarely at her. Frustrated, the detectives decided it was time to take more drastic actions.
Hey, Kirsten.
Can we not get a
You
warrant
actually
for the
tell
cam?
someone?
Facts.
that I am.
Okay.
What is this?
This is a search warrant.
For what?
We're gonna seize your phone.
Come here.
What?
Yep.
I can't. What?
Yep.
It's a valid search warrant, so
Valid
I'm
search.
judge. So we need to take your phone.
Come here.
So how
Here's the deal. I just called the doctor, and Fallon is dead.
Rest in peace. Well, he lied. She was already.
No lie. She's at the morgue right now.
Wow.
Wow.
She's gone.
Wow.
Her injuries were that bad that they couldn't save her.
Wow.
Did you just hear that? So they're seizing.
The fact that she's
They're
still
seizing
on the
my
phone.
phone.
is so
So I guess.
bad. Delete the video.
How long are you gonna have my phone for?
Probably as long as it takes for us to process it, which could be 24 hours.
Okay, so when then I come back here and get it?
Yeah.
We'll contact you to release it back to you.
I have Jeffrey's number. I can call him to him and
How you gonna
y'all
release
can
the
come back
phone
and get it
back there? She
then.
gonna be in shackles.
I actually have quite a few things out right now.
Well, here, let me, before you go.
I have
Listen, listen,
I
we're gonna
have
take
a
this one-
psychologist appointment
We're
tomorrow.
going to give you these things back, but we're
You
not
should've
going to allow
waited
anything to be
2 days before
manipulated
that.
right
It's
now.
not gonna be
okay?
manipulated.
So just, we're
It's
going
under
to get
custody
back to you
now.
right now, okay?
Kirsty's in her custody right now.
I have a psychologist appointment tomorrow. Do you
Okay,
not
okay.
understand that?
We
I
do
do.
understand that.
Yes,
No, you
we can
don't.
get you to this.
No, you don't.
Right now,
Okay.
our main
But I
priority
am
is
nurse,
investigating.
You just took it out of my phone. Out of my
I
hand.
did,
Okay.
yes.
Search
You
warrant
have
now.
it.
Got a search warrant.
We
So,
Oh, aren't you lovely?
okay, we'll be right back with you, okay? You go to the bathroom or anything?
What do you mean? I'm leaving.
Or
Just sit tight. We'll come out here.
No, I'm ready to go. You just took everything from me.
yeah, come in here and sit and we'll talk.
You just took everything from me. You're trying to ruin my entire life.
That's on
No, actually, we're just trying to figure out what we got here. Come with me, come here. For 1 second.
No, literally, they're trying to ruin my life, babe.
Oh, she talking to Jeff right now?
Listen. Hey, listen to me. Look at me. Let's walk in here so we can talk, and I'm gonna answer
No,
your
you guys are
questions.
just taking,
Ma'am, listen to me. Now, do you want me to explain
Like, I'm
this?
not a human. This is why they talk about y'all the way they talk about y'all.
Okay, and I understand.
Because y'all don't treat us with respect.
Oh,
You don't
come
even
and ask
have
me.
proof
Definitely have,
or
though.
facts
Ma'am.
or anything, and you're treating me like that. How dare
Let me
you?
have a seat.
So disrespectful.
Listen.
So disrespectful.
All right, I'll get something for you. Now
There's a
listen.
lot of disrespectful cops.
Okay, you know.
So much to
Okay,
perform, like,
let me
you
grab
have
something
no
to clean
idea.
that up.
Somehow,
They
Kirsty
give you
appeared
so
more
much grace.
upset about her phone being confiscated compared to the real reason she was there in the first place. However, while Kirsty was being questioned, Jeffrey, who was in the next room, was confronted and he explained how things had gone that evening until the point when Fallon began to act strangely.
We laid her down. She was fine. We stayed there for a few minutes to make sure that,
About to paint this
you know, she was okay.
Okay.
We laid her down, saw that she was okay, left out and went and smoked a cigarette. We both said, now let's smoke a cigarette. I said, let's go, when we get done smoking the cigarette, let's go check on Fallon. You know, I'm worried about it. We were both worried about it. She said, we both agreed. We got done smoking the cigarette. I don't know how much time elapsed since then, honestly. No more than 10 minutes, probably 10 or 15 minutes. Can't be no longer than that. So we went back in there, and she was in the same position that we had laid her in on her side, and but she wasn't making any the noise that we had heard from her before. She wasn't doing anything. So I checked her pulse. She grabbed her. She sat her up. We tried to, you know, wake her up. She wouldn't wake up. I checked her pulse.
Shaking the baby.
She had a pulse. Tried to get her mouth to mouth, because I could tell that it was like she had shallow. It was really, I could barely feel it. You know what I mean? So we're getting her mouth to mouth. We don't know how to get mouth to mouth. We should have taken that class, and we said.
I know this dumbass did not, bruh. Guess I'm taking a CPR class. That's the first thing I'm about to go do. Nigga, hey man, everybody is watching this video is gonna watch this video. Man, go take a CPR class, man. Go save somebody's life, man. Get certified. Cause this, what the is he talking about? This nigga just said, yeah, we were giving her mouth to mouth. We don't know how to give mouth to mouth. Why the f are we not calling an ambulance? could have called emergency services, gang. I'm pretty sure the dispatcher would have taught you how to do this over the phone. Like, this is in 2020. Talking about, I don't know how to get knocked in the mouth. Google it. What is he talking about? Yeah, man, let's go sign up for CPR together. Cause this nigga, he trolling, bro.
We were going to take that class too before Holden was born about the CPR, but we didn't know what we were doing, man. So we put her in the bathtub, trying to shock her into waking up. You know, in that situation, I don't know how to handle anything, man. I've never been in a situation like that.
I get it, man. It's scary. Yeah. It's scary as hell.
And it's not even my kid, you know what I mean? So
I get it. The first time I had to do CPR on a kid, it wasn't my kid. Man, it jacked me up.
Yeah, I don't want to, you know your own strength when you're in a situation like that. So you don't want, you know, I was terrified. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But
okay, so
fun to the bathtub. She was only in there for like 15, 20 seconds maybe. Got her out. I said, let's call 911. Called 911 immediately.
Why would you not call 911 first up?
Walked us through how to give CPR.
What'd I tell you? You call 911. 911 walks you how to give CPR. And they will literally tell you how to do this motherfucker say, yeah, bro, we didn't know what we was doing with it. They're the worst. Man, this nigga.
And then you guys showed up.
Even after being told the extent of Fallen's injuries, Jeffrey offered no explanation for what had happened, instead insisting that there was no way Kirsty could have been responsible.
Like she's getting beat or something? Is that?
It looks like it.
Sir, I'm not just trying to stick up for my fiance because it's my girl and my baby and my mother or anything like that. This girl does not lay her hands on these children. I can tell you that. I promise you that. I've been a witness to this, to her being a mother to her daughter since she was 1, and I've not seen her spank her, not one time. So with these injuries, I don't know what happened with Fallon. We love Fallon like she's our own little girl. Like, I can show you pictures where we spend time with her like she's our own kid. So, well, this is completely baffling to me. I don't know where that would come from or how or anything like that. I know that she was sick and her family or her father was, or stepdad was sick or whatever. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah. Well, sickness wouldn't cause the injuries that she has.
Come on, boss.
And you saying you never saw Kirsty ever smack, hit, anything to a kid? None of your children never saw her hit foul?
Well, Holden's only 8 months old, so that's, but Harper, like I said, sir, I've been in, that's not my kid. So I don't discipline, I don't do anything like that. I let her handle it because I feel like that's right.
Fair enough, I'd probably do the same thing.
She grounds her, she takes away things. She may yell at her, she may curse at her, but I've never seen her lay her hands on her, not one time.
She cursing at a 2-year-old.
Not in the almost 4 years that I've known.
And you weren't home when Fallon actually got there this morning, right? You were already at work.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Not long after, the detectives came back to deliver the unsettling news of Fallen's death, hoping it would finally get him to tell the truth.
He is now deceased.
I mean, what if you don't know that? That could be a possibility, but nigga, I'm not. Y'all was all in the same house at the same time, around the same time.
And I think now's the time. If there's information that we know that has not been told to us, now's the time. Because it's now or never.
Oh, man.
She is dead. And this time, I'm not bullshit. She's down at the morgue right now.
Despite everything, Jeffrey, like Kirsty, maintained that he knew nothing about what happened to Fallen. With no solid evidence against them at the time, the couple was released until the following day when Kirsty was called back for a more casual interview.
I mean, they had at least something. Not that.
They just...
Y'all ain't...
That's cool.
Get the video yet?
It's cool. Yeah, I was wondering if they gave you a copy.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be back with your phone in a minute.
She's on stage, I think, for an apology.
She believed she was there to retrieve her phone, but she quickly realized it was something entirely different.
Was she pretty picky eater?
She clearly only ate candy and just so at my house we eat real food.
Yeah.
You know, we try and incorporate all the, you know, the grain, the veggie, the meat, the pricing, all that. We try to do all that.
Yeah.
And
We try to do all that, and you fed her mac and cheese and mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables that were heated up in a microwave. I'm betting $100. That's exactly how that food was cooked. Bro, stop. Nigga, stop. You must be stopped.
apparently besides this, said she had like a carrot lodged down her throat, or I mean in her esophagus or something. I don't know, because she just really didn't want to eat it. I don't know.
She said she had a carrot in her esophagus.
But the fact that like all of that accumulated, that's impossible to accumulate that fast. I'm sorry, but it is.
What do you mean?
All this stuff that detective said happened, you know, with her.
Weird.
He said that she has like a brain something, laceration of the spleen. Yeah. Also, the people, this is too loose, on the recording line, I am not CPR certified, but they made me give her CPR for about 8 minutes straight like this. 2 inches deep. She's flat on her back. She's 2.
Yeah.
You don't do that with a 2-year-old. And I didn't think about that till later. Okay. You're supposed to flip them over and you're supposed to hit them around the back. There's a reason for it. They're too little right there.
Kirsty had now changed her story about what caused Fallen's death for what felt like the upteenth time, and yet, again, shifted the blame to the 911 operator. But as the interview progressed, she soon made a shocking revelation.
But no there was internal whatever. No
Olympic tryout.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And my mom brought that up. My mom was like, you don't give CPR to a baby like that. You don't do that. You lift them up and you do behind the back like this. Okay. That's how you get it out of them. Okay. You don't do it like that. So whoever that professional was.
This is why we got to take the CPR class. Because I don't know. I can't decipher if she's lying or not. Maybe her mom was just inept too. I'm confused. I don't know. Let's take that CPR class.
On the phone needs to know that.
Okay. You think that's how they're saying that the internal injuries?
That's the only thing I could think of. Like they said something about her stomach.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the thing is they say go between the nipples, right? Okay. So when you're 2 years old, it's just kind of like there's not a lot of area right there.
Right.
So I am 200 pounds. She said to get over her like this, you know, and full force, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches like that.
So like when they say 2 inches, you mean like push down, so it goes down 2 inches? Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, like.
Mm-hmm. They wanted me to like plop it, and I'm like, I am not. I mean, I didn't stop.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna stop. I was gonna do whatever I had to do.
Yeah.
Huh? I didn't stop. Okay.
But I'm like, something is not right about this. And then when I would blow the air in her, I would hear this noise in her stomach.
Oh, okay.
And then I would do it again, and it'd be like this, like I don't know what it was, fluid, what it was. And then she'd go. I mean, it was traumatizing.
I was just gonna say that's really traumatic.
And I had to like literally put her in the tub for a second. Cold water, maybe shock her toes, something.
What the fuck? What is cold water gonna do? I'm on my last breaths. You hear my lungs going, or whatever the noise was, and wherever it came from in her body.
This is how I feel like this.
She just laying there.
Nothing. Nothing. And so we immediately called 911 after that. We were like, no, we just,
But shockingly,
Makes
when
sense.
investigators searched Kirsty's phone, they found in her search history, "I hit my child and feel guilty. What does it mean to have a sudden urge to beat a child that's not yours? And what type of people enjoy abusing other people's children?" This discovery painted a clearer picture of what might have happened. But what really hit the nail on this case was an interview the detectives had with Kirsty's neighbor, Alexis Flowers, before this interrogation.
What did you hear?
Baby crying. It was a boom. It was a big noise. It was a large noise because my neighbor called me and asked if I heard it. I said, yeah. I just didn't know what it was. And I took a nap. I woke up. Next thing I know, the ambulance and the police was downstairs. And then next thing after that, a couple of minutes, I want to say she called my phone and she was screaming, crying. And I was just like, calm down. What happened? I thought it was her daughter or her baby because her baby's always sick. So I thought, it was her baby. And then she said, no, it was the little girl. And then I just was like, oh, my gosh. And then she hung up. And then she called back a little bit later and asked if I could keep her kids. And then I went downstairs. And the boyfriend brought out the baby to me first, and then he came upstairs and brought the little girl. But yeah, I heard the baby crying. I mean, like screaming, crying. You could definitely hear it.
Do you recall about what time that was?
I really honestly don't, because I got off work at 4. I went to get my I got off work at 3. I went to get my tires fixed. I got back at 5, and I was just in my room. And I heard her yelling and stuff.
You heard who yelling?
Kirsty. You can hear her yelling. You can hear her. She has a loud voice. So you can always hear her when she's like yelling at the kids.
During the interview, Alexis revealed that she had a history of troubling behavior with Kirsty, including slashing her tires during an argument and repeatedly calling the cops on her over trivial matters.
And you wanted me to watch your kids? What the hell? Ain't no way.
However, as she shared more details, Alexis soon confirmed what detectives had suspected all along.
Now, what you guys put on the news is what she deserves. Because, and the reason I'm telling you this is because when she called me, she told me a whole totally different story from what I read, and from what my boyfriend said. So it's 3 different stories being tossed around. The story she told me was a little girl fell on and hit her head. That was probably the boom, right? The little girl fell and hit her head, and then she's choked on a carrot. Well, I have 3 children of myself, and I have twins, and I'm 34, and I'm not stupid. So there's no way, in my eyes, a 2-year-old is going to die from a carrot and hitting their head. No, it's no way. So she told me that. And then she started crying and she said she hit her. She was like, I hit her because she wasn't listening. She said I gave her a spanking because she wasn't listening. And then she hung up. That's the story she told me.
And
so
this,
then when her boy...
This was the day this was the day all this happened.
This was a 7-minute call. I sent the screenshot to Officer Myers. So that particular call was 7 minutes long. The next call she called me, told me, she was just like, hey, I need you to get the kids for me, please, and tell my mom. That call lasted, I think, 2-3 minutes. It was very quick. And then she texted me in jail.
She did?
Yeah, because I had her baby, and I texted her. I said, hey, is your baby sick? Because the baby kept coughing, and I'm paranoid at this point because I had to be at work in the morning, and I was asleep already. And now I'm watching a baby that's 6 months, and the baby has a helmet on, and the baby's coughing, and it was crying. So I was just kind of trying to figure out how to comfort the baby or figure out what steps I needed to take. So I texted her, and I said, hey, is your baby, And then she waited an hour to text me back. When she texted me back, she was like, they're trying to pin this on me. And they said the girl had, internal bleeding. And
bro, that ain't got nothing to do with what I asked you about. Do not tell me about the case, because I know you did it. I'm trying to help your kid out. That has nothing to do with you and your predicament right now. Tell me how to put this baby to sleep.
and fracture. Well, that's probably where that big boom came from.
With this, a new, more official-looking detective arrived, hoping he could get Kirsty to confess. But instead of cooperating, that was when Kirsty decided she had enough.
Kirsty.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are
Like he
you?
got back problems.
My
Bro, he's
son.
about 2 years away from retirement. Talking about he look more official.
Listen, I'm Detective Mike Merson. I'm kind of assisting in this whole case.
I thought I was just here to get my phone.
You are. And I ran down there, and they just about got your phone. You didn't have a property receipt, so it's kind of hard to find it. When you have a property receipt, they can pull it that quick. So it's going to take a couple minutes, okay?
I'm so exhausted.
I know.
Mentally. You don't understand. My heart hurts so bad. Go ahead.
I understand. I really do. And I want to make this as fast as I can, okay? All right? Okay. All right. Listen, just if we're gonna
I have
talk
a lawyer. Do you need to talk to him? I'm not supposed to talk to anybody.
So you're not going to talk to me?
I mean, it
just depends. Why do you keep giving up your right? I hate to make it seem like I'm fighting for shorty ass. I'm not. I'm just saying we gotta look at this objectively. You're not involved. She's a bad person though, but we are not involved. She talking about some I got a lawyer. Nigga, you better stand on that. Better violate your own rights. You better stand on that.
It just depends what we're gonna talk about. I just spent a lot of money on a lawyer for a reason.
Okay, so you have a lawyer.
Delaney made me feel like I was somebody I am not, and I'm not gonna be made to feel that way ever again. So my lawyer, that's why I got a lawyer, the way he treated me last night.
But you just said
okay, so what you're telling me, you retained a lawyer,
I
correct?
did. I'll give you his phone number.
Okay, no, that's okay. Then I can't talk to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's
He
fair.
has all the live footage and everything too.
No, I saw the live footage, but no, if you have a lawyer...
You saw it was great, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But I can't talk to you anymore now since you got a lawyer,
I'm
okay?
just saying, sir, please, take into consideration how much I love this baby.
Believe me, from what I saw, I fully understand you. Kirsty, I really do. Okay. All right. Sit tight, we'll get you out of here, okay?
And just like that, the interrogation came to an end. However, with the evidence gathered against her, combined with the witness statements, the detectives had more than enough to move forward, especially our main detective, who came back to the scene to beautifully incarcerate Kirsty.
All right. Kirsty, just swing over here this way. Just move your legs out this way.
Move your leg that way, please.
Why?
Because I ain't
gonna lie, you ain't never seen an arrest this polite in human history. This is about to be the most polite arrest ever. Can you please move your body this way? I'm gonna need you to stand up, turn around, hands behind your back. I want your ass.
Put this on you. Okay?
Why?
Because
I have not. No. You're not about to jam me up right now without. No. I never gave you any information about my lawyer.
That don't mean
so you can't detain me.
Yeah, we can.
We're not detaining you.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what? For what?
With child abuse, neglect.
For what?
Bring it in and show you the ones in
Voluntary manslaughter.
Under
Can I get the
arrest.
charges?
under arrest.
For what?
I show you the ones in once we get you secured.
I need my phone and my lawyer. Right now.
Random rights for
You'll have that opportunity.
Right now. That's why I came here, was for my phone. Y'all actually just entrapped me, is what you just did.
That's actually not called a trap.
That is entrapment, because Officer Myers just said I would not be getting locked up the minute I walk in here to get my phone. That's entrapment. I know my laws.
Well, you obviously don't.
That's entrapment. He literally just said he would not be locking me up. That's what he just said.
That is not the
And my children are at home.
No,
I guess have a debate in the comments. Isn't entrapment? Like, you told me I wasn't gonna get arrested, but nigga, they could be lying. So I would never trust them niggas in the first place. So when you say, yeah, I could, you won't be arrested by coming up here and getting your phone, nigga, I'm about to send somebody else to look at that phone. I'm not gonna play with y'all. Y'all didn't be capping too much.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're with D-backs with your mom. They're not with you.
Excuse me, you're not about to pull my leg like that. You need to chill.
You are not
Okay.
controlling here.
Where is Jeff?
Big Glocky.
And in my car and everything else that I own is outside.
Still outside?
Where's he?
Jeff's in the lobby.
Does he know that you're arresting me?
Not yet. He'll know here in a minute.
He gonna see you on the news.
That's why you slept. Oh, get it now.
Later, detectives combed through Kirsty's surveillance footage and uncovered disturbing evidence of how Fallen was treated before her injuries.
That Fallen? Why she picking her up like that? Nigga, she just threw her on the ground. She just picked her up with one hand and dropped her again. Oh, she dropping the little baby like she clothing or something. Bro, somebody gotta beat her ass. I'm sorry. You need your ass whooped. Bro, no, bro. Somebody gotta beat her ass. I really just want to skip past this, but I'm finish it. I'm gonna finish this, but it's just making me mad.
After her arrest,
In front of the cam, and you did all that. Oh my god, bricks. She needs to be hit with bricks. Like, bro, this is utterly ridiculous. I'm not even shocked no more. It's just more so that, nigga, we just did all this line. You talking about blaming the compressions, talking about blaming the 911 operator, the park people that was in the park, maybe, and you dropping this baby on her head, dropping this baby on her face, picking her up, throwing her like a rag doll. You need to be beaten. Keep it a stack. It's no way. I don't have to mince words with you at all. Yeah, somebody need to do it to you. Yeah.
Kirsty stood trial and faced multiple charges, including murder, first-degree and second-degree cruelty to children, felony murder, second-degree murder, and tampering with evidence. And in a shocking revelation, the grand jury alleged that Kirsty had violated Fallen, leading to an additional charge of aggravated sexual battery. Jeffrey, on the other hand, didn't escape his share of punishment, as it was undeniable that he had been in the apartment when the alleged abuse took place. Although Jeffrey appeared on video interacting with Fallen in a loving manner, he had a duty to protect the child from the assault and intervene on her behalf. However, due to his inaction, the baby sustained multiple injuries that resulted in her death. As a result, he was charged with cruelty to children and second-degree murder. In the end, Kirsty was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, while Jeffrey was sentenced to 15 years in prison. If you enjoyed...
First and foremost, you already know what we gotta do. Clap it up. Clap it up. Thank you, justice system. Get their ass up out of here. 15 years for little buddy at. Man, give his ass a dub. The baby was what? 2 years old? Yeah, give him 20 years. I'm actually physically in tears. These motherfuckers are scum of the earth. I do mean scum of the earth. Detective Williams, great video, brother. Amazing video, sensational. You should have did a graphic warning for before we seen the footage. Definitely, because I was not prepared for that mentally. Not really much to say here. You see Shorty just scum of the earth. You see little buddy didn't do anything as far as preventative measures. I don't know, headbutting that, hitting it with a elbow to people's elbow, DDTing his shorty. Like, you treating a little girl like that, you need to be thrown on the ground as well. But that's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts on the video in the comment section below. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I drop videos on this channel. Stay safe, y'all. I'll catch you in the next one.
Everything I'm seeing, I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything I'm seeing, I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything Everything I'm seeing, I achieved it, bitch, you best believe it. It has been my Nintendo Switch legit, though, kick it with my kinfolk. Haters just be talking, so I really do not need their info. Yeah, their info, yeah.